Let me feel your energy, Aries. Let's take a nice deep breath in together as we connect in our hearts. And we open ourselves to the messages here in this Aries reading. For all Aries placements, dealing with the Aries, whatever brought you here, there is a message here for you, so welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I am Adrian Nelson. I'm a life transformation guide. And this reading is for sort of December. And then there's that period in between the 2 months, sort of like 23 December to 4-5 January. And then January 2026. Now we are looking at money and love, but we are really looking at the energy, because the energy determines how those things play out for you. And your energy is playing out pretty sweetly, eh? Very like it. Very like it. Okay. If you haven't yet done so, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that all notifications button. I've got a reading for you every week. I love this. The Two of Swords, here in December, it brings you peace. Aries, with this year of the snake, oi, 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 oi. It has been such a tough year for you. You may have had some unexpected losses, and I mean physical losses, financial losses, lost friends, people hurt you, people really disappointed you. It could have been very, very tough. At some point you might have been reeling, you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay? So I'm happy to see that there is a sense of peace that is here for you in December. And I really get that it is from a space of acceptance. Okay? So if there's anything that is sort of like combobulating you, that is not feeling good, my beautiful Aries, ask yourself, where am I still not at peace? Where am I holding a grudge? Where is my heart still hurting? Where do I need to forgive? Okay? And if you are open to beautifully embracing peace, then take a nice deep breath into your heart and say yes to it. And count your blessings. I feel that some of you have been really, really running. And the thing is, you can't really run away from yourself. Okay? And you've realized that. And I like where you are with the star energy, this Aquarius energy. Might be an Aquarius coming in that's changing your life. Maybe you're already dealing with one. Maybe you need to look at the Aquarius reading. But this is beautiful, because this is everything working out so beautifully for you. So I'm seeing you having an amazing Christmas. Isn't that wonderful? You're having an amazing, brilliant Christmas and a fantastic New Year. And that's my heart's wish for you as well. And if you're open to it, again, place your hand on your heart, take a breath and say yes. Write in the comments, yes, I accept. And tell me, where in the world are you from? Where are we connecting from? Okay? You are getting to go on new, different ventures here in 2026. Okay? Now, it's almost like you've got a resurgence of strength that is happening over here. You may have felt that you didn't have a lot of control over your life, especially during 2025. I would say that for you, this year would have been exceptionally challenging, because point me towards the first Aries on this whole planet who likes to be told what to do and who likes to feel contained. Ain't happening. I am spilling the beans on you. How are you doing, my beautiful Aries? I hope that you're well. Okay. I hope that you are well. I like this. I'm a little concerned about that. But yeah, they're in January, but we will take a look at it. How do you feel? It's always about trusting your feelings. Okay? It's like Whitney Houston said, how do I know? Trust your feelings. How do we know? Yeah? How do we know if he really loves you? Of course, I don't own the rights to the song. All right. Of course, those lyrics were not so spot on either. Strength energy. So, here's the thing. This is for December, my beautiful Aries. There is still a scar and a wound. There are still some things that you need to take care of. There is some healing. You're still on your spiritual path. You are a beautiful natural empath. But I also want to remind you that empath ability, which is that connection, that knowing, is usually developed by trauma. Okay, so you might need to take a little look at some trauma here, because also with Two of Swords, it's almost like when we get to a point of like, listen, you've been running this pony's back now, and both you and the pony is pretty much, done for. So whatever past issue it is that you need to face, you are now ready to face that. And you are ready to face it in a way that is gentle, And you can even imagine, my beautiful Aries, a lot of us sometimes in this world, we didn't feel the love from a mother, from a father, from a community, we didn't feel that we belonged. Maybe we've been done in. Imagine what it would feel like if you breathe in, and you imagine what it would feel like if things actually did work out to your favor. That helps to ease your nervous system. It's a beautiful thing, which one of the many, many techniques that I use in my beautiful Theta healing sessions. There's more details about that in the description if you're interested. The star energy, the Four of Water, the Four of Cups. This is, oh wow, amazing. How amazing. New love coming in, new blessings coming in, new breakthroughs coming in, new upswing of luck coming in there for you. So Aries, you might be in a space where you're like, this is what I have, this is what I got, this is my sanctuary, but there is more for you. There is so much more for you. And I see that you have some sort of invitation here. I don't really know if it's fully to love. It could just be to having a very good time, Gemini and Aries there, that's sort of coming out as well, especially. Yeah, both of them actually. So maybe go look at those readings if you feel called upon it. I know that Aries, not Aries, you Aries, Cancer, they had that opportunity to, it seemed like they wanted to, to take a little bit of a role in the hay type of vibe, and they could actually do it. So maybe there's a connection there between you and a Cancer. It's a nice opportunity to get done what you want to get done so that you can move on, I don't mean to sound disrespectful at all, but I'm just telling you what I'm hearing in my mind. Hit that, and then you move on. But it's not disrespectful. It's sort of like, it seems to be like a fun, mutual, respectful agreement. Okay, very beautiful. It's almost like something that you need to get done, whatever that may be for you. And then in January, there with the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, you get to move on. Okay, so this doesn't have to be physical interaction. It can just be talking. It can maybe just be nice cuddling, food and sort of hanging by a fireplace, lighting a candle type of vibe. By the way, how do you like the setup? I know I've gone a little bit overboard, but I had so much fun setting it up, and I was wondering, I normally show my face. My face is still in other videos. I don't have a problem showing my face, but how do you feel about this sort of setup? Because I think it's nice when you can see the cards, but how do you feel? What is your preference? You want to see my handsome face, or what do you want? Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So do you see, Aries, that for many of you, you have been in a coping vibe, and some of you might be finding yourself in a space that is not really preferential, And so you might think of moving away from, from those that are maybe gaslighting you and want you to live according to what they want and stuff like that. So it's a bit of unknown territory, but you are ready to move from the next level, This is a space where you want to have faith and trust in the Creator, yes, in life, in your angels and everything, but predominantly in yourself. And I'm not talking about arrogance here. I'm talking about confidence in the self. And we can only really have confidence in ourselves when we fully love and accept ourselves. That's natural confidence, okay? And then for this rainover period, you got rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. So it is a bit of a healing space for you, because Four of Cups, Four of Water there is also about letting something new in, letting something different in, contemplating something different, trying your hand at something different, tipping your hand there in the water, seeing how it is feeling. I get a sense that this something that you want to tick off your list, there might be something more there. It's almost like you didn't give yourself permission to maybe pursue or explore something with this person or with love, because maybe you felt that you weren't good enough, but I mean, you're an Aries, of course you are. So begin now, take the first step. So take things step by step. So you might be starting something new with someone new here, and it's brilliant. It also, it also attracts the money. It activates your money magnet. So That is actually really, really beautiful for you, Aries, because when we close our hearts off to love, then the money automatically goes away. Okay? Any unresolved issues, with our parents, especially our parents, dead or alive, whether you know them or not, whatever your relationship is with them, Aries, that is going to determine how your relationship with money is going to go. Okay? You see, you're ready, man. Come on, you're ready. King of Wands, you are pumped. You are ready. I feel that you have been living under the thumb for such a long time, and now realizing that you're the one that held yourself under the thumb, my beautiful Aries, that you are just ready to love, and you've got somebody that's ready to live with you. Okay? You both want something better from this world. You both want to, you're both ready to grow. You're both ready to thrive. You both ready to try out any sort of Kama Sutra vibes. But it's not a forceful thing. It is, you're both ready. It's like you release your inhibitions type of vibe, But it's perfect and it's balanced. This is that energy of a saint in the road and, the direct opposite of a saint in the bedroom. Or wherever, kitchen cabinet, wherever, Eight of Cups here. So you see here in the middle period, you're beginning to merge away. So you might even still be with your family, maybe, over this holiday season. You might have Christmas together. But pretty much get by like New Year's. If you are still there, you are pretty much on your way out, Like, I'm done with this now. Okay? And then you've got Chariot energy, Cancer energy coming in again here for you in January. This is the energy that encourages you to move forward in life. That says that you can have a million reasons not to move forward, or you can use a million reasons to move forward. Dealer's choice. Okay? All right. How do you feel about this? Does it resonate with you? Are you open to that, my beautiful Aries? If you are, hands on the heart, nice deep breath, yes to it. So January here, Seven of Swords. Yeah, some past things are coming up here. People are trying their shenanigans with you, but they don't know that you have changed, But you are ready to take that next step, okay? You are ready to take that next step to claim your abundance, to claim the life that you want, the love that you want, okay? It's beautiful. So you might be tempted here in December to, to revert back to old ways, might feel pressured, I get especially group dynamics, family, friends, community, pressuring you. No, stay here. No, do that. No, do that. No, be with this person. No, don't be with that person. That sort of thing. And meanwhile, I see you sitting there, maybe dancing with everybody, but there's a calmness in you, having your drink. Like, yeah, y'all have no idea where I'm heading, The world energy. You are letting go of the old. You are embracing the new. You are really embracing you. Okay? It's beautiful. All right? And there in January, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about going to that next level. You've healed here through the Three of Swords. The three swords through the heart, and it's not dripping, and you know that you are the silver lining, that sort of thing. You are ready for this sword now. You are ready for that next level now. You are ready to shine. Okay? Are you ready to shine? I see that you're ready to shine beautifully. There is this big positive flip that the world is taking. And I want you to remember, Aries, everybody's on about AI and it's going to be so bad. And, Atlas 3I or 31, I'm not even sure what it is. Here's the thing. You always get to choose. What you focus on becomes your experience of life. So don't be afraid of these changes. Okay? Let's see what Mother Gaia's got to say in crystal energy. Brazilianite, flexibility. And your flexibility here is, well, first of all, please don't murder the people that you are with. Don't go crazy on them. Don't lose it, But your flexibility comes in here, my beautiful, amazing Aries, that you are in a space where you are willing, open, to not just consider it, but open and excited about being flexible in the sense that what is it that I want and pursuing that, as opposed to trying to make everybody else happy. Okay? And you deserve it. You're born deserving. We've got this whole thing that people's like, the whole wellness industry has been built around, and even fashion industry, the car manufacturing industry, all these things, jewelry, clothes, cars, whatever, homes, about, I have to be worthy of it and it shows my value and all of that sort of things. Baba, you are one and part with all that is. You are the universe expressing itself in universal form, in human form. You don't have to become worthy of anything. You're born worthy. But have compassion for yourself. It's very important that you have compassion for yourself for the times that you didn't know better, especially in this breaching crossover phase. And now in this space where you are in January, beautiful rhodochrosite acceptance. This is you accepting who you are, accepting your heart, accepting the beauty of who you are, accepting that you didn't know any better, because we can only do that which we know. All right, let's see for you, how do you feel about that? Resonate? Hand on the heart, breath. Let's say yes. Let's see what we've got for you from my Breath of Life Tarot Oracles deck. Yes, yes, yes. 3 of Swords. Okay, your heart is healed. You went through a lot. Now it is time to feel the sun again. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Yes. 9 of Cups, breath of relief, dreams coming true. You can look forward to something amazing. And if you can choose something amazing for yourself, Aries, if you can just close your eyes for a moment, what is something amazing for you? And here's a quick, very powerful way for you to manifest. So close your eyes, take a breath, and think of all the things that you want. Just name them all. What do you want? So when you have all of those things, and you've had them for a while, and they're part of your life, they've been in your life for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, what does it feel like? Do you see that what you are actually after is the feeling? And if you breathe the feeling in, you say, Creator, show me when and why and how it is possible in your truth and perspective, and in my highest and best interest, how I can welcome this into my life. And January is decision time here with the 7 of Cups. You are allowed to make mistakes. Don't be so perfectionistic with yourself. Perfectionism is a lot of times a fear of being wrong, okay, of failing. Indecision could lead to the red zone fast. A lot of people got that card. So what is it that you want? Open yourself to it. And if you feel that you can maybe benefit more from a personal reading, go ahead. My details are in the contact details. You can contact me. We can set it up for you. Maybe ThetaHealing, past life regression, distance healing. Or if you live in close proximity to me, we can do a deep tissue myofascial Reiki massage for you. But let's quickly, sort of like summarize your reading. So December here, it's actually quite a cool period for you. All right, remember to be gentle and kind with yourself. People might still try the same old things on you. Don't buy into the drama. Okay, it's almost like when people bring you the storms in a teacup, you don't have to take a sip. Okay. And then there's some changes, beautiful, positive changes that is beginning to happen for you here in this bridge between, last couple of days of 2025, moving into 2026. And then as you get into 2026, beautiful reset. It's amazing. You are so ready for new, but you are still, it's like somebody that has just learned to walk, but their legs are slightly wobbly still, So just be patient with yourself, but you're in such a positive vibe. And from my heart, beautiful Aries, I wish you all the best. I wish you everything beautiful. May your season be beautiful. May it be amazing. May it be incredible. May you just have so many reasons to feel happiness and joy and peace and content and just everything amazing. I wish you that from my heart. And remember to subscribe and hit that all notifications, because I send you a reading every week. Remember to let me know where you are from. And I look forward to connecting with you, Aries, on the next reading.